Hoping there's like a wreck or something nearby. Oh, I think we got away.
The bugs are back.
Ay, ay, ay. That was a triple hit. That's good. Nice. Okay, got another one. Let's see what's in here. 150 sovereigns and an invitation to Perdurance. That was huge. Yeah, alright, now we can definitely just continue on. We're gonna get several more port reports. Cloister bees, that's not good. Tatiana's under siege. Cloister bees flooded streets and petals, the thrashing of their wings and the drumbeat of apocalypse. The people flee in panic from their mighty stingers, but there is no safe harbor and no respite. We'll try. It's almost a 70% chance. Nice. Plainsong drowns the lamentation and the fury and the mind. All world joins death's hymnal. The cloister hive takes the lyrics of poets, yet unwritten and unsung songs from lips now forever silent. It's only iron and fire that quiets the voice of carnage. Below, the song ends only by its own accord. Once the nectar is gathered, the hive departs, and there is a lasting silence. A new start for Tatiana, and I gotta write a port report. Port report. Two of Tatiana's most prominent citizens are arguing about the new direction of the port post-apocalypse. The mayor is disinclined to be the deciding vote. Oh, okay, well I haven't been to either place, so... Oh boy, alright. Boom. Anything else around here? We can visit the circus this time. That'd be good for our sanity, I believe. A little too tight on the turn there. It takes 3 discoveries at a time. I would love to have the Ratronaut. Well, hopefully I can get my hands on a condemned experiment. Once we gathered here, we had our bargains and boasted of our chiefs. Our bands displayed the finest of goods. Our magnanimity was sharp as knives. All knew our worth when the light came. They made of our ground sport, a dancing place, a laughing place. They made bargains of their own. And now you do the same. Alright, off we go. Now I gotta go to Carnelian. What do we got over here? Someone wants to pick a fight, maybe? Oh, something already in a fight. Ooh, recover its weapon. Reclaimed Marauder Magnol. We did it! Another murder successful. Thing of supplies for a thing of bronze wood. Absolutely. And then we'll go down and see what that is. To travel from home, yet cling to the past comforts. Fascinating. We almost have a full crew, too. We just need a quartermaster. This place used to be the first attempt at Old Winchester, I guess. Doesn't seem like it went so good.
The missile is very tired. He is eepy. The missile has had a very long day of splashing bandits and wants to take just a small sleep.
Do you want some too, huh? Oh boy. Tensions are high and the crew are making mistakes. The paternally fertile seeds of the Reach must be stored with the utmost care. A flicker of light, a laugh of moisture, and they burst into violent growth. Like the sack in your hold from which questing vines have groped, nodding around your cargo. Remove the shredding sack to the galley. You won't save the seeds, but you may increase your supplies. You separate the sack from the rest of your cargo before it can do any damage. The seeds are beyond rescue, but the vines that unfurl from them are already budding. The fruits are moderately distressing. They are pale and bulbous and palpitate unexpectedly, but they're edible. That's a good trade. I'll take that. We'll do one last bird call, and we'll see what's kicking around here. We can top up our supplies when we get down there, and then we could try head up to Carillion, and then come back for a really big payday. And our route gets bigger. Oh no, well, maybe we won't be going that way. Oh, maybe there's a loop around, actually. Kind of hard to tell. It's definitely going to be a longer trip than I expected now. Starting to think I should have gone that way instead. Too late now, though. We're committed. Through the spooky mushroom forest we go. No bats, no nothing. Just keep going until we get to that port. Should be able to buy one of each thing again to top us off once we get there. What remains of the behemoth's carapace is scarred with sigils. Most are marred and broken, some still holding a sullen, resentful power. Your locomotive is stopped on a broad, flat section of the shell. The few sigils nearby are too cracked to risk much harm. What secrets might you find in the depths of a messenger corpse? Oh, shit. I didn't know it was going to cost me 2 supplies. As you climb down, a sickly scent fills your lungs, sweet and heady and corrupt. You have to pause at the bottom of it to tie a scarf around your face. Your crew does likewise. Desiccation has created tunnels in the behemoth's corpse. Dissection, I mean. The walls are wizened flesh, stone hard, straighted with muscle. Come on, you better work. No. No, I lost my supplies for nothing. Oh no. We gotta get out of here, man. We've got bigger problems. I do need to fight because I need to see if they have any supplies that I need.
Ah! The worms! The worms! The worms!
You need to have supplies on you, sir. Well, I guess we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna need to probably just starve for a while. I don't know how much time I have, but it can't be much, so I need to hustle. There's Hybris. I don't know if I still have them on, if it was this run or not, but I did need Hybris at one point for a quest. I also think I might be able to get that mushroom I need here. Nestled amidst sprawling sporting gardens of fungus, Hybris is a colony of octogenarians. Rotting buildings slough gently into decay. Maintenance is poor. The population aged. An incense speckled with fungus flies past drowsily. Growth has no license. It reads a barely legible sign staked outside. Alright, let's talk to the mayor. He has a firm handshake. Welcome to our little hideaway. Watch your step. That one's about to fruit. True enough, the little white sack at your feet suddenly splits. Snaking tendrils of red fungus explode outwards. The mayor's assistant, a severe woman of slightly less advanced years, guides the mayor to a nearby bench. You may stay as long as you like. We want to get our port report for sure. Yeah, with the cryptozoologists, we do still have them. Alright, we're back to being good again then. So we can keep exploring. I'm gonna keep going up this way. We're eventually gonna get up here, and once we get up here, we are turning back for sure. So we can cash in on some of that money we've been making. And I have a couple things to sell. Not too much. I don't really remember now off the top of my head, but I know we've gotten some shit we can sell. Oh, when they're having more doubts in the night again. Maybe it'll pass this time. Nope. 5 more terror, and I gave my 7 tails of terror I need. Now I just need my sky stories. Oh, shit. We're gonna have to leave it. Alright, well, we're just gonna get out of here. If we have reduced fuel... Like, I don't have a lot of fuel to begin with. Oh, well. Hopefully there's a way out. That's what we're gonna hope for. Oh boy. Oh, so we reached 100 terror again. Here in the heavens, there is no defense from the maddening light of the stars. Your crew on edge, weary, already haunted by their long journeys in the sky, are susceptible. One succumbs and the madness leaps to another, and another is quick as fire. Within a day, they rave with delusions and obsessions. Your engine is on the brink of disaster. Uh-oh, well, this isn't good. But we succeeded. We have no crew. Without crew and plagued by 100 other duties, it's been impossible to keep track of your essentials. When you check the stores, it becomes apparent that you are much shorter on fuel supplies and spare parts than you had realized. Why don't you guys, some of you, stop slacking and come over here and help me keep this shit from falling apart. We'll pull in here, we'll buy ourselves some supplies. Maybe pick up some crew if we're lucky. Oh, well, that's already not great. And we can only buy supplies. Yeah, let's get drunk. That's worth it. Oh, okay, so we're about to have to burn something other than... Nice. Good thing we bought those supplies. We have to stop in and drop off our reports too before I can fucking land. I have to go to the further ones or I'm going to tilt the war too much in the other guy's favor. Home sweet home. 600 sovereigns. Now we just hope we make it back in time. I know I've got 300 more gold waiting for us in wood alone. And in theory, there should be a lot more stuff because there's 8 items in our hole and I only have 1 crate of food. 100 sovereigns to fix that. That's insane. Ooh. I was not on my A key, I guess. Ooh, whoopsies. I'll take a little peek around up here. We'll swing back around to Port Avon. We're already at 2 out of my 4 nightmare bars being full. If those all fill, it's not good. What the fuck? Why is that? Why did I find that? It's so far away. How far did you go, dude? Jeez. No, we're docking. We might be able to get rid of some of my nightmares here too. I don't know if we can afford to pay the price, but I know you can do that here. Treat your nightmares. That's what you're talking about. The kettle's on. Filling the room with steam. Oh, I should probably read the opening room. Sorry, I forgot I haven't been here on this run. For some cases of sleepless nights, lost in formless terror, of persistent night terrors, and elusive dreams, more severe treatments are required. In these somber chambers of red and gold painted glass, the worst failings of the heart are treated. An attendant waits to take your details and your payment. He asks only that you request the name of the person who wishes to treat you. Perfect. His voice is soft and sibilant, like butter, melting in candlelight. A guest has become rather too attached to a particular attendant. He always requests that the same attendant appear in the exact same guise. It was not meant to feed, lips curl into stace. He reiterates the aim of the Magdalenes, a place of healing and respite. It was not meant to feed obsession or self-indulgent self-loathing. The guest brings sickness. We'll take his dossier. No, that was easy. He's gone. Easy 100 sovereigns. Let's write a port report. I need to find where we can get that fungal thing. Because I know where to get the pedal. And then we can bring him back all 3. Which will be good money indeed. And maybe better results on the experiment. We might be driving towards danger because it says horror, but I'm going to take a look anyway. When settlers arrived in the Reach, miners flocked to this frozen rock, lured by the promise of hours stored in its core. An eruption of cantankerity has left it in its current mangled state, and there's a graveyard at the lip of the rock, a memorial and a warning. I shouldn't have tried it. Oh good, we succeeded. That's interesting, but it doesn't really do much for us right now. I think we're reaching the edge of the map, possibly. Let's resupply the cache. Now we got 2 more sky stories. We need to get our hands on 7 of those next. I want to check what... There's different things that can happen if you try to go out to each different side of the map. It isn't just like a hard wall. A waste stretches before you. The star that reigned over it died cold aeons ago. Now it's empty of life, drowned in darkness, harried by a howling wind. To refuel, no, I don't think so. We're gonna turn back for now, but we'll remember that. That's pretty cool. And that's not the only event you can do. I think there's stuff on the other ends of the world as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get our red bar down some. I think I'll blow that guy up. On the road again. I can't believe after all this time and I still don't have a quartermaster yet either. Ooh, the music got a little funky here. The bridge's clock chimes twice quickly, this close to the Isambard line. Time is devious. Alright, I should read this. Sorry. Fucking bad at life. Let's start from the top here. Fraternizes everyone. You are treated as a curiosity and viewed from all sides with suspicion. Still, you find yourself in conversation with an elderly colonel. A bulwark of sanity, he calls it. A line to stand against all the stuff out there. He introduces you to one of the riders in the procession who takes you on a tour of the carnival. You converse with the chestnut sellers and flower arrangers, drink in the outdoor pubs, and dance with several of the vaudeville players. At the end of the day, you learn many names and faces, and even acquired a few calling cards. Its narrow streets huddled in the shadow of a great crag, banners display the stony features of her renewed majesty. Wealthy West Enders strut by, exchanging polite greetings and veiled gossip, while city East End workers file into our refining factories. Appealing posters promise fresh, wholesome lives and the reach to new arrivals, but most of the posters are years old. More newcomers arrive at Port Prosper than ever leave it. The Adam Nelson's Port Prosper's most exclusive tea house. Context. The Adam Nelson is so exclusive, in fact, that it opens only occasionally and never does anything so crass as advertise. People know by word of mouth, initially at least. Afterwards, most Prosperians join the queue. Alright, you join a circle of very energetic critics who always take the table by the east window. You dispense acidic bon mots as you pass. The cream to your left and compliments if you don't listen too closely, then the jam to your right. You comment merrily on the flaws and foibles of a number of people you've met and a great many more you haven't. It is a wonderful way to spend the afternoon. Scribe spinsters haunt these glades. Those are the big guys that are very scary. Yeah, those ones. Let's try fighting one. Is he running? I think he might be running away. Alright, we got one. They did mess us up a bit though. Send out crewmen with axes. Rot from Bronzewood. Yeah, we need that. Please work. That'd actually be great. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we're going right back to Port Prosper then. That night, your sleep is peppered with uncomfortable dreams. The sky of your dream is a blazing gold. It is peppered, no crowded with suns. Suns piled on suns like the groats in a miser's hoard. Alright, it floods you. It shines through skin and blood and meat, picking out your branching veins and the slender pillars of your bones. Is there no more to you than this? Alright, dude, I've got that bronze wood and shit for you. You better pay well. At least 100, because that's what I paid for the fucking honey. You're paid extremely well. Yeah, I'd say so. 800 sovereigns, definitely worth it. The foreman shakes you warmly to the hand. Won't take us no time now, he says, with a grin. Maybe we should name the damn clock after you, eh? Joke's on you. I'm fit as a fiddle, baby. Thanks for the help, doofus. It's very green over here. Oh, that's a nice looking ship. Kind of looks like a gun. The engine drifts unhappily through the sky. This hull has been split by an eruption of corpse white fungus from inside. The name Parzifal can be made out in the brass letters on its side. The navigator whispers, London's pride. She was captured by captained by Lieutenant Commander Percy Blythe. Their mission was to chart new horizons beyond Albion, but she never came back. Well, we should probably board that bad boy, right? Alright, spores drift through the broken carriages like dying fireflies. Recruitment postings bearing her renewed majesty's face molder on the walls. Music scratchy but distinct echoes to the empty carriages. Okay. Investigate the armory. Some talk of Alexander and some of Hercules, of Hector and Lysander, and such great names as these, but of all the world's great heroes, there's none that can compare with a tow row to the British Grenadiers. You didst brood upon the chaos dark and rude, and bid its angry tumult cease, and give for wild confusion peace. Oh, hear us when we cry to thee for those in peril on the sea. Traverse the sporing carriage. Ooh, I lost a crew member. You go alone. Your crew disappear behind you, lost in a haze of orange and gold. Above sacks of sporing fungus, encrusted onto the metalwork, begin to erupt. Shower of spore and viscous liquids render the terrain still more hazardous. You feel a peculiar sensation. Your hands tingle as though wishing to reach out to touch the fungus, as though for one more drink. You increase your speed. There's a cry behind you. You turn to see one of your crew, a particularly distractible signaler, has entered the miasma after you. Her hands are in a mound of varying gold fungus. Then, so is the rest of her. Enter the engine room. Examine the captain's corpse. The corpse of the finest officer of his generation hangs from the wall, suspended by loops of pale fronds. His skin is sallow, and strands of golden fungus crawl beneath it. His eyes open. Percy Bright looks down on you. Blue fruiting mushrooms speckle his beard. Next to him, the gramophone crackles out drearily anthems of years past. His mouth opens too wide as he speaks. His jaw cracks. Suspended with the chains of fungus, Percy Bright begins to stir, improbably alive. He fixes his gold-flecked eyes on you. His mouth begins to move as though he's wanting to speak. He groans. His mouth opens impossibly wide, and a cloud of yellow spores emerge. I'm all that's left. An oil liquid begins to drip from his left eye. I am a child of the grave garden. The voice alters, becoming more clipped, more static, like that of the voices of the gramophone. I am Lieutenant Commander Percy Blight, captain of the Parsifal. My task was to explore the wilderness and return home with new discoveries. I'm all that remains. I want to go home. Can the Percival still fly? No, the commander hisses, his eyes rolling in his head. Sabotage, mutiny, ignorance, no fuel. The children too greedy, spread too fast. Like fire, the engine is broken, the crew all gone. I'm alone. What does he want now? Home, he slurs like a drunk man demanding another drink. On Hybris. Mother spored us there. She set out her children across the stars to learn. The traitors would. We were forbidden from entering there, but now its king is dead. But this craft failed before we could arrive. I think we want to do one of these two. Let's take him to the Trader's Wood. Is it rotating? It is, right? Okay, I was just curious if I was seeing things or not. That was a good find. Go up off Percy Blythe. 500 sovereigns for that. My eyes are golden as though reflecting sunlight. His handshake is weak and his voice rasps. His periods of lucidity have been intermittent and fewer by the day. He's alert now. Captain of the reward. My battalions. Okay. Well, that's another 500 sovereigns. Write a port report. I think we're going to be able to buy the second best ship when we get back. Almost definitely. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do that. Sorry, dude. There's that mushroom you wanted. And the stomach. Hopefully that's good enough for you. Alright. Let's go down this way. Check it out a little bit. Honestly, I'm happy to have them following me. That looks like I shouldn't be in here, and there's gonna be a lot of bees, I gotta be honest. Maybe I'll find some way to repair my stuff in here too. Perfect. I might be able to repair my vessel with that. Hoping there's like a wreck or something nearby. No, 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 no. Oh, I think we got away.
The bugs are back.
Ay, ay, ay. Dude, my toes are clenching right now. Let's get out of here before some bad shit happens. Home sweet home, somehow. Until next time, guys. I'll see you then. Peace.